Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are, guys. We are still down on the planet. In the last part I had to go around and gather the ores to make a portable constructor, so a little bit of a tough lesson there. Maybe if you're out exploring, it might pay to shove a portable constructor into your backpack, just so that you if you do something stupid like I did, fall out of the sky, you won't have to run around getting the resources. And I built a bike to go out and gather the resources, and then John V said 800 kindly left a comment saying that I was going about this in a very complicated way, and upon reflection he's absolutely correct that the solution is to build a very simple ship using the resources from the base here, which I kind of had in mind, but I wasn't thinking laterally enough. I thought I had to go out and gather the resources because I thought I wanted a lot more resources. And he also very kindly sent me a link to, oops, wrong key, to a very low tech ship called 2Bob here. But you can see here it says contains a forbidden block or wrong version. So what I actually did is I went into creative mode and had a look at it, and the problem with it was the landing pads. Obviously this must have been created before the 8 point something or other update, when they introduced the retractable undercarriage. And once I removed the retractable or the out of date undercarriage and saved it back up, so we've now got 2Bob 2, which uses slightly less resources. So now to get up in business I need 76 copper, 70 iron and 60 silicon, and we should be able to loot this from the base. So we're just going to go up into the base, and I can't take anything out of the base just yet until I've actually destroyed the core. So we're going to come down here. Oops, looks like I'm also running out of food. So what we got here? You've got 12, so let's just use that food up very quickly. And I can still hear as though somebody's still walking around here, but as far as I know everybody in here is dead. I killed them in the last part, unless there's a creature outside. And what we're going to do is just zap out the core here. Oops. Let's just have a quick reload. Very obligingly reloaded. I think I'm just going to salvage. I don't want blocks. What I need is the base materials. And I think the real concern is going to be silicon and copper. But we're going to see what we can get from here. And I don't want to destroy the base too much. It's a little bit of silicon. So we're just going to just pick this out here. No, that gurgling noise, I don't know if you guys can hear it, is the creature outside. I think the doors here are, yeah, no, they're a good resource of cobalt. Oops. Oh well, drop container. And we should be able to get some. No, that's not worth anything, but that might be worth something. That's mechanical components. A few more electronics. That could be useful. Of course, we're going to have to dump this into the area here. Just grab that. I mean, I could deconstruct the small generator. I suppose I could. That's going to give me computers. Let me just have a quick look here. Oops. Must learn the shortcut for this. And we're going to make 2Bob. So let's just get into the factory. Well, iron ingots. What have I got here? That's not right. Why was that saying I need sathium? Or was that because I've got sathium already? Oh yeah, sorry. I'd be worried there. I forgot I already had a little bit of neodymium in here. I think if we can drop some... wow, that's given us... we might still need to put quite a lot of stuff in here. I'm just going to junk it in as much in as I can. A couple of computers, that's going to push in. I think the copper ingots are going to be the biggest problem. nanotubes in. Let's just put. I don't know if hardened steel plates are going to be much use. No, it's not going to take the hardened steel blocks. So the real challenge is still going to be copper and silicon. So we're going to have to try and strip out as much as we can here. Yeah, electronics is what we're after. So I'm just going to take that out. Just grab this. Hardened steel plates. I mean, there's a chance we may still have to go out and mine some items, but we'll grab what we can. Well, we'll leave the oxygen for the moment because I don't think there is an oxygen. And I'm just going to grab that. That's steel plates. That's hardened steel plates. That's not going to get me very far, is it? Okay, let's just keep going. That's all there. I think I'm going to need to go up a floor. Oops, no. There's some more electronics there. That's good. I think we'll just go up to the top floor. Take the door. I think if I remember correctly, there's some antenna and that up on the top here. So I think if we, yeah, that's good. Some computers and some items here. I don't know if this will give us anything. Yep, that's just mechanical components. Never mind. I mean, some glass here. I think if we loot the windows, that will give us some silicon. So I'm just going to grab that. And that's. And there's a terminal there, a bit more electronics. The more electronics I get, the better. And I've learnt my lesson. Do not take the base apart until you're ready to go. Let's just see what we got here. Right. I think if we'll just drop it all in. I mean, it's not like I need vast amounts of this here. Yeah, that's going to get us very, very close. Mechanical components. Looks like we may actually run out of iron, but I think I can drop. Yeah, we got loads of steel plates, so we can drop the steel plates in. So we're doing okay here, guys. We'll just drop one in because it's just clogging the inventory up. I mean, we've got some other items stashed away in our containers as well, so we can have a look at those. See what. Whoops. So just go right back down to the vault down here. See what we've got stashed in here. See if it will take anything from here. Well, we got some hardened steel blocks. We might as well take this out now. And health kits. There's not much in there. A large generator could be quite useful. If we drop that in, that might make all the difference. I mean, it's going to be a waste of resources, but getting out of here will be probably the most advantageous thing. So we'll just give that a whirl. I don't know if this will take it. Yep. So we just need some iron ingots now. Right, start production. And we have a ship, courtesy of John. Thank you very much for that. And I am definitely learning my lesson here. Let's just get this out here. I'm just going to come through here. And yeah, we got some other items here which I could have used. Actually, we had loads and loads of windows here, but never mind. Yeah, blueprint successfully produced. So let's just get up. I think I will spawn it on up on the top there, but we've got loads of resources in here. I could have taken the resources out of here actually, couldn't I? Never mind. Right, let's just get up here. And I think the best place to spawn this ship will be up on the roof. Hopefully it will have a cargo box. If not, we can make a cargo box and do it, but I'm pretty sure it's got a cargo box in it. I'm just going to come here. I'm just going to spawn my lifesaver. There we are. And there we are. It's a very neat little ship. I mean, it's an absolute minimal ship in its complete self. I mean, there was originally a grill here, but when I was investigating over which was the invalid block, I took that away, and it didn't take long to realise that that wasn't the block. Hopefully, well, we got a small ammo box, and we got a cargo box, so we can put. Let's get that in here. It's just because we might as well take as much with us as we can. Although, truthfully, I can always come back with my full-size ship. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. So, I mean, unfortunately, this is going to have a relatively short lifespan. I'm just going to jump in and just come in here. I'm not going to put too much fuel in. So we're just going to manage the fuel. Just put in maybe 5%. Let's just be generous. Drop 10% in. I'm just going to pull away. Through the trees. And I've got to find the shrine. There it is. And we are back in business. Let's just see if I can get a bit of a better angle. Oops. Now this ship isn't going to win any awards for maneuverability because it's only got one thruster in each direction, but so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. And that's true, yeah, I've taken the base apart as well, haven't I? So I wonder if I can cram this on in front of my main ship here. So I'm just going to fly in here. Oops. Yep, I think we can just slide in there. Well, once I turn the thrusters off. And we are back, thank goodness, to our main ship. Let's have a quick look. What's the status? The fuel's okay, brilliant. So we've got that there. And it's going to jump out because we put stuff in the cargo box up here. I'm very reluctant. I mean, I could take this apart, but do I really want to take it apart? I mean, it's got a very short lifespan. I could strip it for parts. I mean, it's got some useful components on it, which I could then use to spawn a new version of it, I suppose. That's one way to look at it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I mean, it's quite a neat little ship, so I don't really want that, so we'll just salvage that out. So I'm just gonna, and as I say, what I will do is learn my lesson and spawn a new version of this and keep it stashed in a template, so the next time I fall off my ship, oops, inventory is full. Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna put everything here, devices, cargo box 3, and oops, we better put the food in here actually while I'm thinking about it. Just shove everything, oops, nope, don't want that in there. Right, we've got that, and there's my fridge. Let's get this this in here before it all disappears. Though, health 50, food 51. I think we can just drop that there. Oops. Ah, I think somebody left some emergency resources in the ammo box. That's a good tip. I need to experiment a little bit with building ships. As I went back about over a year ago. I used to spend quite a lot of time actually in creative mode building various bits and pieces. I mean, I very rarely ever turned them into real templates. I just used to spend a lot of time just fiddling around practicing building. And then as I got more and more into this series, I started to forget or spend more time recording. And one of the downsides of recording videos, and I actually remember Quill 18 saying this once, and at the time I didn't really understand it, but I do understand it more now, is that the more you get into making videos for YouTube, the less time you actually get to play games for yourself. And it may seem strange, guys, because you'd have thought that if you're making videos for YouTube, you'd actually play more games. But in fact, it's the opposite. Because of all the need to render and all the other elements of running a YouTube channel, that is always, the main problem. That the bigger the channel gets, the more other ancillary work you need to do, and then that means that you play less games. Anyway, so we'll just do this. Right, let's just jump into the ship now. We're not going to come back to here for a little while. We're just going to drop that there. We've got an armoured door. We've got some armoured windows. That could be useful. And I'm just going to turn the thrusters on. And there we are. We're back. We are back in business, guys. I might come back and loot that. I mean, do I want to loot out those boxes? But what we will do is get back to here, and because we need to pick up what we've found here, and we're just gonna oops a daisy. Actually, we can land on the top. Should be able to get past these trees. Although the tree can't see a thing now. Yeah, I think we're down after a fashion. It's not going to win any awards for landing, but we'll be okay, guys. Let's just get in here, and I'm just gonna, oops. Then I'm just going to, should be some stuff still left in these boxes. Yep. See, we come to the trouble of actually looting this stuff out. Okay. I think we can afford to leave the wooden planks behind. I'm just going to come up right up to the top. Of course, I go out the wrong side, but of course we've taken the windows away, so we don't need to worry about the doors. And we're just going to this up. Grab that. We don't need that. We don't need the enhanced laser rifle. Probably don't need the anti-radiation injection either. A bike. I think I'm going to keep the bike there. Not that I lack faith, but with me and my bad habit of standing on top of my ship, I think I do need to... I've gone too far, haven't I? Okay. There it is. There's the entrance. I think we'll go and get the portable constructor. I'm just going to grab that. And we're just going to just retrieve everything from here. And of course we're going to pick that up as well. Wow. Wow, we got everything from there. I mean, I could probably... I'm just going to jump back into here, up again. And I'm just going to drop into here. Actually, I think I've got some copper ingots, I've got some iron ingots, got some of that. Steel plates. And I think while I'm thinking about it, well, I'm not sure if I've actually got all the resources for this. Actually, I could probably get it from my mobile constructor, because I bought plenty of... I've got some copper. Wow, I don't have that much copper. Okay. Right guys, I think that's about it. What I'm going to do now is we're just going to jump into the ship, put the thrusters back on. I'm just going to try and get out of here without... Yep, we're out now. Back to the first person so I can actually see what I'm doing. Level off please. And I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back up to my capital vessel and just see what we've got. And I think this ship's actually taken damage, isn't it? Yeah, the cargo box has taken damage. We've got a thruster that's damaged. And so we're going to go up. So here we are, we're out in space. And I've got to find my capital vessel. It looks like it's probably off a little bit lag there. Destroyed vessel. Set waypoint. So the camper van is behind me, so this ship round. I pressed F6 to check. Yep. Keep on doing that. So what I'm going to do now is just turn off the auto brake. I'm just going to fly to the camper van and I'll see you once we get there. Right, we're approaching the camper van. Just going to put the auto brake on. I'm just going to get into third person and hopefully we will align. So if I go away and back round, what I want to do is try and dock on the roof, but it's not going to line up very well because the rear door isn't open. Ah, that's better. They're both now aligned, so I should be able to fly onto the top. And I'm just going to drop them down a little bit. There is enough space just in front of the forward row of turrets. Nope, still not there. And depth perception in this game can be a little bit tricky. See, slide forward a little bit, down a bit more. I'm just going to that should be it. Yes, we're down. I'm just going to power off the thrusters. Oh, nearly a bit of a fail there, guys. I'm just gonna. Not sure why I'm carrying that around with me. I think if we go down to this floor, why are the lights off? We've got power. Why on earth is it so dark in here? And I just want to check what I've got in my advanced constructor. Yeah, we've got plenty of resources here, so let me just get them here. What do I need for this? I've learnt my lesson, guys. Right, so let's just get in here. So I need 60 copper. Wow, we can always just drop that. So I need 60 copper. Just split off that, or some 70 iron and 60 silicon. So I'm just going to get that and factory. No blueprint selected. Alright, so we've got a factory, so we've got a little bit left over. Wow, I think we can drop that in. I don't really need this. Probably got enough steel plates to sink a battleship, so we might as well just use these resources up as well. Large O2 tank. Hardened steel blocks, that's going to be a waste, so let's just... I'm just going to drop this into here. So that's 70. What's this? Oh, it's neodymium. Okay. My fail there, guys. I thought that was copper. Obviously, I'm sure that was copper. Never mind. Oh, well, we'll just have to go back out and get some copper. I'll be embarrassed if I haven't got any copper in my advanced. But that's very easily fixed. So, yeah, there's the copper. I'm just going to drop that in. I know there's other ways to do this. I'm just being a bit lazy. It's quite early on a Sunday morning at the moment. The sun is just coming up. And I've only had about 4 hours sleep, so we're just going to kick that off, and that is my contingency, courtesy of all you guys who've left comments and told me that this is a better way to do things, and that's what I really appreciate. This is one of the reasons why I like actually making YouTube videos. There's the fact that I learn, and then I'm able to share your tips that you guys have given me with other people in my videos. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting. Again, a big thank you to all you guys who left me tips on using templates, especially John VZ800. Very much appreciated the link to the small ship. It saved me a lot of effort and pain, because I was actually considering building a template in creative mode, and you helped me considerably on that. So this is where I'm going to leave it, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.